Once upon a midnight dreary, while I ponder, weak and weary, over many quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping. As if some one gently rapping on my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I murmured, "'tis at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more." Distantly, I remember it was a bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrote its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly, I wished the more, vainly I sought to borrow from my book's source of sorrow.
Oh?
Sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sadly uncertain rustling of the purple curtain filled me with fantastic tears never I felt before, so that now, to the still beating of my heart, I stood repeating,
"'Tis some visitor, entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is it, nothing more."
Only my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer.
"Sir,"
said I,
or "Madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is, I was napping."
Here I opened the door wide. Darkness there, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Some again I heard a tapping somewhat louder than before.
Surely there's something at my window. Let me see the threat. 'Tis is the wind, no more.
Open here I flung the shutter with many a flirt and flutter, and there stepped a saintly raven in saintly days of yore.
Oh my gosh!
Then methought the air grew denser, performed from an unseen censer, swung by Suphim whose footfall twinkled on the tiffed floor.
"Wretch,
I cried.
thy God hath lent me thee. By these angels he hath sent me these respite and repent from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff on quaff, this kind repent, and forget this lost Lenore."
Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
"Prophet,
said I.
thing of evil. Prophet still, bird or evil. Whether tempest sent, or whether toss the stone ashore. Desolate, yet all undauntful, on this desert and enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there Gilead? Tell me, I implore."
Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
"Prophet,
said I.
thing of evil, prophet still, if bird of evil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow, if within the distant Aidenn it shall close a sainted maiden, whom the angels name Lenore, clasp a rare, radiant maiden, when the angels Lenore."
Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
Be that word our sign in parting, bird or friend.
I shrinked up starting.
Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian share. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take the beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off door.
Quoth the raven,
Nevermore.
and the raven, never fluttering, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon that is dreaming, and the lamp light over him streaming through his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out the shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted